Welcome back to another episode of EU4 Luck of the Irish, and we just have a few more months until our peace timer with England is up, and of course we're currently not in a situation where we can attack them again after that disastrous last war. I'm actually afraid that they might attack us because we are definitely not prepared for it. We still have a huge amount of loans. Luckily for us, we are in the greens. We are getting some love here from the Papal State, and we're working to pay off those loans. But very soon we need to get those forts active again, because yeah, basically England could attack us at any moment. And right now we have two alliances with France and Portugal. We were forced to get rid of the one with Spain in an earlier war, and we would like to get it back, but right now they don't care about us. And of course, we would like to get the Commonwealth back, and they're still quite a far away from that. Maybe we can get a royal marriage soon, and that will help things up a little bit. But right now, we don't have much love from the other nations. Maybe we should go for a navy here. You are very alone, mate. What can you? You could protect trade. Will it be worth it? Maybe, kind of not. You could go privateering. Would that be worth it? We're not going to send you there because they're going to piss off France. But we could. I want to keep Spain happy. So let's send you to Lubeck. It's not much money, but and that's the end of the papal love also. So nothing surprisingly with that. And I think it's time to get our forts ready, because the peace with England will be off very soon. Now we just need to hope that our alliances with Portugal and France is enough for them to not want to attack us. But maybe we could team up with Russia here. But no, Russia, we are too far away from them. They don't love us. Don't love us. Why don't you love us, Mother Russia? How do we look at claims against England? I guess it's time to get back on fabricating claim. Just in case they attack us, we want to have claims ready so we can actually get them. And we could actually fabricate a claim right now. And we are going to go this province because that is a province we will take if we manage to get in a situation where that would be possible. Some extra manpower, definitely won't say no to that. How does our finances look now that we have activated the forts? Oh, that's not a huge amount of profit. It's a really, really tiny bit of profit. Really tiny bit. I feel like we have to have them active now when the peace deal with England is up. See here. Yeah. So we could team up with Burlingame probably. They're not accepting no, maybe not. They are accepting a royal marriage, but not an alliance. The problem is, of course, that that could pull us into a war between France and Burgundy, and we don't want that. Oh, the Palpatine is growing strong here. Who is currently the Emperor? So the Palpatine is the Emperor, and they are allied to France and Burgundy. They have strong allies, really strong allies. I feel like Austria is probably in some trouble here. Maybe we should improve relationships with you. Be a decent backup. Do we dare to? Maybe we should bring down the forts just to try to repay the loans. I feel like we have to. So this really leaves us vulnerable for England. Puts us in a really weak situation against them. And this we're gonna do because that brings down the interest we are paying, and that is huge for us. Look at let's see when the next month hits. It's going to go up a lot. So we can pay money to get lesser national unrest, but we basically don't have any unrest, so we can not need it. Yeah, look at that, it's up a lot. And as soon as we can start repaying loans, of course, it will go down even further. So I think that was a good option to use the amount we're paying. Let's see, when can we fabricate another claim against England? Need 35, pretty soon. Pretty soon. Actually, I'm going to move you away a bit from England in case they attack us. We don't want them to be able to take our army out when before we have put our army maintenance up and strengthen their morale. So I don't want them to be quick pick up from England. And stay there for now. Now that we the peace is off, no, you don't love us. So we can create claims against England until those claims expire. So they are far into the future. Then we can go for some provinces then. Basically getting claims on everything we can because we don't have any better use for our diplomats. So local fortification expert discovered, and we can gain a military engineer. We can give a bonus of local defensiveness, but that's just for one province. Otherwise it would be great if it was for whole nation, but that would be too overpower. But it is a pretty good situation because I mean this is one of our main forts. If you get into war against England, this is one of the forts they want to take. So it could be a really good option to strengthen the defense here. And we're probably never going to be able to afford to pay for this. Even though it's 50% cheaper, I don't think we can afford him in a long time. So I think we just want him to stay home. Because that will help make it harder for them to siege down this province. If we manage to get the fort maintained, of course. Of course, we need to make that happen first. Pretty soon we can start repaying loans, and as always, with every loan we manage to get rid of, the interest will go down. So at least that's something good. Let's see if anybody wants to be our friend. I feel like so Spain is at war with Russia and the Ottomans. But are they actually getting involved, or are they just staying far away? So who is it that... You're also at war with Russia and the Ottomans. You are allied with Spain, yes you are. So basically, Russia attacked for one of the provinces here. Quite so sure what province this is, but it's home of this one. And that pull is Spain, but Spain is so far away, so I doubt it that... I mean, Spain have this part of Italy, but will that be enough for them to actually get their armies over here and help? I kind of doubt it, but you never know. But at least with that war going on, that probably means that they won't attack France at least. And we can repay a loan. Fantastic. And this is even more fantastic. We are getting some love from Portugal. This is excellent. This will help us pay off the loans a lot quicker. But of course, me saying that, I'm probably jinxing it. So probably they will remove it very soon. But hey, every month they can get 4 ducats extra. It's a month that makes me happy. So, the Papal State, the Emperor. Do you want to be my friend? Actually, look at this. They will most likely lose the next election, which means they won't be the Emperor anymore. And it looks like it might go to Bohemia or Brandenburg. Bohemia is the current favorites. And the Palpatine doesn't like me enough, so... I would love to have the Commonwealth as our friends again, but maybe when we have paid off our debt and we can start strengthening our army and our navy again, then maybe they would like us some more, but right now, not enough. So let's see, Who are alright? We can actually take a look at greater powers here. None of those. So let's see, of the non-greater powers, who have a strong military? That's close enough to us. So of course you can't ally like Japan or something like that. And kind of nobody. I mean Austria, okay. Maybe we should go for Sweden. But would Sweden actually help us if we got into war with England? I'm not sure about that. What you, Denmark? See here. Like what's what the enemies are? I mean, it still looks like Burgundy or Commonwealth are like the main options, but I guess we need to repay our debt to be able to take this to the next level. Let's improve a little bit with Spain. I want to keep them happy. They would accept our royal marriage, but wouldn't like say yes to an alliance. And let's improve some relations here. See what happens. And trying to enjoy those Portuguese money while we can. Probably gonna end soon. So you need to enjoy it for that short moment that you actually can. And we are going to take that. And we are going to take that. Beautiful. And England is at 16. We're at 16. So the question is, will we? We're probably going to take this just to finish off the group. Get the stronger artillery and the extra discipline. So let's see how those things look here. Right now we are focusing on admin tech. We want to change that around. We're still behind in admin tech though, so we're probably going to stay on it a little bit longer than probably change it to military. What I'm going to do now is let's take that royal marriage and just see how that affects things for an option to get an alliance. So we're going to take that one. We still don't want an alliance, but maybe that could change in the near future. The Wasat War, of course, is going down, so that will make them like us a little bit more. And then, hopefully, as we replay our death, we can start rebuilding our army and become stronger. And hopefully that makes them love us a little bit more. So, is there any idea group we would like to take now? So, let's take a look here. We are behind in administration. We won't take that. And we won't take military. That leaves us with, we can't take military, that leaves us with diplomatics as our only option. And we looked at this in an earlier episode, and if I remember things right, there's basically none of the diplomatic ones that kind of help us very much in our current situation. Like maybe we should go for trade, I guess. We don't need this one. We don't need this one. We don't need this one because we're not going to go exploring and colonize. And we don't need this one because we basically don't have any navy. And we don't have any vassals. And I mean, there's some good stuff in this one, but I don't feel like it would affect us much. So I guess we could go for trade and get some extra merchants. I don't think we need it very much, but it could give us a few decades extra. And when you're collecting loans the way we do, I mean, every dime counts. So, could be a good option. Growth of the administration. And we could get an extra diplomatic relationship. Also trade power. Also lower monthly autonomy. And probably leads this one the most. Probably do. I feel like we should go for this one. This gives us some extra money, and of course now you are sad, but we could help that pretty easy like that. Actually, is there anything here you want to take advantage of? Don't think so. I mean, we could take administrative points, but then You will become mad, and we don't want to pay money to make you happy again. Could kind of do this, but I don't feel like we need it. I mean, this one could be good to use if our reduced interest rate, if that was up and we didn't have enough to get it, that would have been a good option. But right now, I don't feel like we need it. Of course, generalship we're gonna take if we get into another war. But right now, we could skip it. And we're not going to take the third one because we can't afford to spend any. We are so far behind in military take because we have pretty decent leaders right now, but we have had a few really shitty ones in the past, and we can't afford to pay for these type of guys either. So I think that's a wise decision. And family ties. So the royal family in Portugal will learn of the pleasantries exchanged, and we will gain some diplomatic power, and Portugal would love us some more. And that's of course great because currently they are giving us some money love. So we're gonna send you here just to keep them love us a lot. Because I mean, we like that money love from Portugal. Saint performs a miracle. And we have been truly blessed to gain some stability, or we can gain some papal influence. I think we should go with this stability because I think that would be a good option. Because we just took this one, we will have it for a long time. So we're not in a great hurry there. I mean, there are the good options, but I think that will be our main focus. Definitely think. But yeah, we are very dependent on the money from Portugal. As soon as that's up, we are down to just over 2 ducats. So let's keep you here. Doing a good job making them happy. And yeah, we can actually repay a loan. So let's repay a loan. And we are down to 9 loans with almost 1200 ducats. So yeah, this basically been the story of this save. Us loaning money and getting poor. Basically the story of this save. But as we have noticed before, loans is not our enemy. Loan is our friend. Loans help us conquer England. So we are not afraid of loans. Definitely not. But before every war, we need to get them down to be able to afford an army that can actually conquer England. Let's see who loves you. You don't have any strong allies, which is great for us. Let's see. France, are you at peace with England? No, you're not. So France could attack England at... No, they can't. There it is. No, it's just a mission. So France could attack England at any second. So we need to be prepared to... that we might get pulled into a war if France decides to attack. I don't feel like France should be afraid of England's allies. What about armies then? England have 50k units. That's a lot. How are we supposed to compete with that? It means that next war is going to be very, very expensive one. Very, very expensive one. And we can repay another loan. Fantastic. Down to 8. I mean, you're getting closer to that 1,000 mark. And get some navy tradition. Not that we need it, but we have some friends in need. So we can lose military power and make Portugal even more happy. And of course we're going to do that. I mean, we loved our military power. We need our military power, but we need that Portuguese love even more. So we're definitely going to do that. Without any doubt. So let's see, who would like to be our friends? Burgundy? Spain? We are getting closer though. I feel like the second we are paid off, our definitely can start to rebuild our army. As soon as we build it up a little bit, that they would like to become our friends again. Most likely. But Commonwealth is further away, fortunately. Actually, how's the war going? I forgot to check that. The Russia-Commonwealth war is over, and I didn't notice the peace deal. But it looks like they won, because they managed to take this province, maybe some other from them, so definitely a good victory there. Weakening the Commonwealth also. And our truce ends here. But I think this is a great moment to take a break here. We are working to repaying the debts. We have 8 loans left. And as usual, the story in this save and in this YouTube play is that when we have repaid the loans, we're going to start rebuilding the army and try to liberate the rest of the England. But that's going to be going on in the next episode. So as always, thank you so much for watching. Press that like button, and I'll see you during the next episode.